this week's episode of Into the Wilds with Keller
and Mari. This week we will be adventuring into deep, dark depths of the land room.
We're off on an adventure! To some people, this area is a very strange and mystical place. But others call it home. Let's guide you around this realm and see what we can find. The first stop on our tour, the best water fountain in the school, also known as the Thirst Quencher. Delicious. As you walk further into the band room, you can see off in the distance the ukulele club, playing and practicing. Let's go investigate. As you can see here, the ukulele club is deep into practice. Listen to them as they strum their chords, making beautiful music surround the jungle. What a beautiful sight. Absolutely tremendous. Quick,
So now
hide.
we're going to do the same thing we were doing earlier and do the up strum with the G chord. So we're going to do the eighth note pattern.
Be careful. They heard something.
Ready?
I believe it's safe now. Mari, quickly! Before they notice us again. Quickly! It's getting kind of quiet now. We may call it a night. Try to discover more in the morning. Let's find a comfortable place to rest. Day two! Mark, wait! Do you hear that?
I think it's coming from that locker.
Let's check it out. Wild refrain!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! Another one! Frightening! Surrounded by Dufresnes! Let's get out of here!
You know, I would say that is a pretty good safari.
Yeah, I'd call that a wrap. That was a very successful tour.
That's really good.
It's a stampede!
We hope you enjoyed the first and only episode of Into the Wild.
We also hope that you have a great homecoming. And remember, we're not as scary as you think.
Woo!
We went to Ecuador at the end of July and through the beginning of August. My favorite part of the trip would just be like seeing the entire city of Quito, seeing the mountains and then like the big city buildings. My favorite part of the trip to Ecuador was staying with the host family. We got to live with them and eat meals with them and do stuff at night with them. It was super fun and eye-opening. One of the days during our trip, we visited the equator, and at the equator we placed a rock for our friend Jack Pogashnik, who passed last January. He was very passionate about Spanish and learning, and it was nice to do something for him.
My favorite part of the trip was spending time with all of these wonderful ladies when we went. And when we went to Mitad del Mundo, which is the center of the earth, we got to be on both sides of the equator at the exact same time. We did some science experiments, and it was just an awesome experience to see what the center of the earth is like, and how my favorite experiment was the sink experiment, where we were on the equator and the water went straight down. And then we went 3 feet to the north, it swirled one way. We went 3 feet to the south, it swirled the other way. It was really cool to see science at the equator.
My favorite part of the trip was when we went tubing down one of the rivers, and we had a lot of fun doing it.
I think my favorite part was when we went ziplining in Mindo, and most of us went upside down on the zip lines.
My favorite part was when we went ziplining through the jungle. Like we ziplined over the tops of the jungle, and that was really cool.
All right, nerds, gather around. It's Monday of homecoming week. That means coverage fantasticness starts now. We need pictures of everything, of everyone, of all 5 days. Cameras are your new fifth limb. Don't trash them, don't hurt them. Get pictures of every single student in this school. This week is about coverage and nothing else. Pictures are available all year. We need them in all aspects of the yearbook. Okay, this is a staple, a necessity. And if you mess this up, you are going to be crawling back into my good graces for the rest of the year. Crawling.
Could we grovel back into your good graces?
I would accept groveling, should it be accompanied by donuts. Alright, Booleans, when I say coverage, I mean coverage. I want pictures of teachers, of athletes, of students, of content.
Molly Klima is our editor-in-chief this year, and she seems to be really enthusiastic about things, which I guess is a good thing since we have a lot going on this year.
Looks through everywhere you can get them. If you have to hide behind someone and have someone used as like a human shield, I want you to use them. Coverage.
Yeah, una pregunta. Is the digital photography club helping us out at all, or are we kind of rolling solo?
At the end of last year, one of our advisors, Miss Winan, decided to no longer do yearbook, and she was kind of our photography guru. So this year, Molly appointed me head of photography, and we're partnering with Christian Garceau's new photography club.
Whatever happens, if the digital photography club is covering or not, I want us to get the majority of the coverage. We can only rely on ourselves, and I need everyone here to be little bumblebees of productivity. Okay?
There are
1,200 students at Waconia High School this year, and the general rule of thumb when it comes to making a yearbook is that every student should be featured in 3 separate photos. We have 5 editors this year, and that includes me. And I'm not a huge, mathematician or anything, but I'm pretty sure that 3,600 to 5 is a little steep when it comes to odds.
Also, since this is our first official editors meeting, let's all take 10 seconds to gaze around adoringly in awe of our new lab. Am I right?
One of the really great things about this year is that we have a new lab. Since the video productions class is now extinct, we kind of just took over their lab, and it's really awesome, except for the fact that there's video stuff all over the place, and no one really knows how to use it or where they should put it, so we kind of just stuck it in a corner. So I hope no one ever has to use it again, because they probably won't really know where to look to find it.
Everybody take a camera, get out in the hall, start taking pictures. When they ask us questions, what do we say? Ask no questions, hear no lies! Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Our yearbook motto this year is ask no questions, hear no lies, which kind of fits really well. We kind of just wander around the school taking pictures like, well, creepers. We don't really tell anybody much of anything about the yearbook. We try to keep it under wraps until distribution day.
I'm bringing these lawn signs out to advertise the yearbook in front of the school. I'm the marketing executive. It's a pretty self-explanatory job, but not everybody can do it. I should buy the yearbook. Sorry, don't. I'm not ready.
Sammy's job as marketing executive is definitely perfect for her. As for me, I'm the junior copy editor, which means I comb through completed drafts of yearbook pages and find comma errors and capitalization mistakes. It's what I like to do.
As head sports analyst, I have to go through and take a lot of photos. When you're taking pictures, you have 2 options. You have the blitz and the stock. I prefer the blitz. That's where you basically surprise everybody until they A, go away, or B, clump up. They're always clumping up.
Do I like yearbook? I love yearbook. But I love yearbook the same way I love running, in a very off and on, hot and cold kind of way, makes you very stressed, but very happy, At the end of the day, at the end of the year, I should say, when it comes to distribution day, that's when it all comes to a happy close, and everybody's looking through their yearbook at pictures of themselves, of their friends, and you kind of get this really nice feeling of accomplishment. It's almost kind of warm and fuzzy, and I don't like to feel that often, but I like to feel that on distribution day. It makes all of the very literal blood, sweat, and tears, mostly worth it.